Hello and welcome back to Spider-Man with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, following on from the last episode, we are going to head to the docks to see if we can stop the goons from, well, doing whatever they are doing with the thing. Because, of course, we did get a message from the tech support lady who we were helping under the fact that we were tampering with the police thing. But it looks like they are dealing with weapons here. So yeah, Fisk goons are plenty. So I want to be careful. Do I want to be careful? I don't know. I haven't mastered stealth until the next Spider-Man game, released on the PS4 and PS5. So what the hell, Spidey? You're supposed to be good at stealth takedowns. I still don't want to be noticed by these guys, if you know what I mean. So yeah. So let's see. I'm hiding behind a truck. There's one coming right towards me. You can tell with his question mark being there. So this is going to be a tough one actually, because that, as I say, he's going the other way and his mates are on the other side. So yeah, get him with a stealth takedown. Very nice. And well then we can hide behind the trucks, I guess. Not an easy place to do so with all this water, but there you go. So there's one over there. Take him down. Okay, so I'm behind a forklift. My spidey sense is tingling, and there are a couple more behind me. I think I might need to use my electric webs here. Well, actually, no, there's only one more there, so yeah. Nothing too bad, but rather annoying at least. So where next to? I don't want to dodge. I want to find that other guy. I'm sure there was another guy. He crept up behind me. I saw him. Seriously, you can't not say that there isn't another Fisk goon here. Okay, there he is. So there we go. And he's going for a long dip in the sea, I think. So, we got everything, I guess.
Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Yeah, looks like more Fisk goons. And this time with flash grenades! Okay, that is something somewhat new. At least in this stage in the game. So yeah, flash grenades can actually really mess you up because of the sheer amount of how it stuns Spidey and everything. And my favourite thing to use here is probably the either the web bombs or the impact webs. Not always great, but decent for crowd control. And well, you know, we have a riot shield guy here. Yeah, you were annoying enough in Uncharted 2. Never mind this game. And I'm not going to play the Uncharted series because I really went off it with Uncharted 3, seriously. And has he got a... Did that guy just have a grenade attached to him? Certainly looked like he did. Seriously. So, okay. I'm going to get away from... Either that or flee back at them. That also works. So, yeah. And a few finishers and we should be done soon. Or maybe not, maybe there'll be more reinforcements. Okay, well, your glowy stick is no fun to look at. And we have the riot shield guy there, so... Suppose I could go between his knees, but... Yeah, that ain't just me, so... Yeah, you go into the water. Kind of an unspidey thing to do, I think.
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
So, next up we have a combat challenge. And yeah, this is another of those missions we have to do for Taskmaster. So yeah, thankfully unlike stealth challenges, this just tests your combat skills. The more guys you take out, the more score you do in the space of a time. So yeah, it isn't a case of taking them all out, it's just defeating more of these guys. So yeah, it seems that These seem to be the same Fisk guys we saw before. Seriously. Extra point for using stuff like the impact webs and whatnot, so yeah. And I don't know about finishers, but we'll get to that. And if you think this is tough, oh boy! Wait till we get to the screwball missions. This is the first time I've mentioned this baddie's name, but yeah, that name will annoy me for the rest of the game. Seriously. Especially through the dare I say, the DLC missions. But we'll get to that. Firstly, I will get through here, and there are a couple of snipers up there, so maybe I want to go after them, especially since they're really going for my ass. So yeah, okay, zip to point and kick their asses. Yeah, you know what to do, Spidey. I think I threw one off the top of the building. So yeah, okay, so that's 1,500 points. I think I'm only going to get a bronze on this one, to be honest, but there you go. Them's the bricks. Hey, right back at you, buddy. So let's just throw him against the wall. Okay, did they just get some Sable Tech there? Was that a lot? Either that or I was just pressing the R3 button while I was trying to see how many enemies were remaining here. So yeah, it could be that. So 1 minute and 34 seconds. See, one more guy up there. Well then, how about I kick your sorry ass? And a few more snipers over there. Okay, you're not a sniper, but the one on the right is. So yeah, okay, yeah, he's totally stunned. They've been stealing Sable's tech. Seriously, well, I know that the Silver Sable herself will not be best pleased with them stealing her tech. It was bad enough she was angry about was it Osborn? Might have been about Osborn, but also Martin Lee early towards the end of the main story, but still. Stealing Sable's tech? No. Unless Spidey decides to do so. Oh no, he'll probably be on the receiving end of a very nasty blast from her guns, I think, if that were to happen. Anyway, that being said, there's one more down here. Apparently I missed him. Well, they're all done now, so let's see what I get. Silver! A much more respectable result there for that combat challenge. So, let's see what I will do next.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man, we have a crisis situation. The football team went to an away game, never made it back. They found the buses abandoned. Team, fans, staff. Lee has an army out there. Any leads? Someone recognized the quarterback, Brad Davis. Posted a picture. Hold on. That looks like Washington Square Arch. I think this is next to ESU. They're like a pack of wolves. The longer this goes on, the more likely someone dies.
Yeah, I guess we do kind of have to stop them. And yes, this is the last missing students mission in the game. So yeah, indeed, after this we won't have to worry about dealing with having to, well, maybe not kill, but certainly, I guess kill various students and whatnot. So yeah, but we still have to deal with them. Still affected by Martin Lee's, negativity, even though technically this is after we've done that. And what do you know? A bunch more of them are coming for me, including a rather bulky guy. Maybe I should use the electric webs on them just to stun them. Seriously. Maybe use a web bomb, so long as it's far away enough. So yeah, okay, 2 for 1 there. The big guys do worry me, especially when they're accompanied by those other guys. Okay, good. We're using the electric webs, which is good. It's good for crowd control. Again, so are the web bombs, but they can break out of them, especially those big guys. I mean, it's much harder to use web bombs on rather bulky guys, as we saw earlier, actually. Yeah. However, if you're dodge webbing them, which I think I'm going to call it that, if you're dodge webbing them, then you are able to at least web them up for a bit, just so long as you kind of are able to defeat them in time. Not easy, I know, but there you go. Okay, that guy's down. Still a few more. Seriously. And have I not tried? Well, I have tried using electric webs. I just don't want to waste too many of them, as I say. But, yeah. And don't you kick my ass. Seriously, don't you kick my ass. Okay, and I am on very low health. Thankfully, unlike with, dare I say, crime missions, the side missions, you do start from the beginning. You don't automatically lose them if you do so, and you have to look for them on the map again, which is mildly annoying, not too annoying to be honest, but yeah. Okay, what are you doing? Seriously, I never noticed this, but those students' faces are really pale, like they're not right, well, like they're sick or something. And I do mean ill sick, not the other meaning of the word sick. So yeah. So that's actually a nice touch. Again, I have not seen much of the spectacular. I don't know if Martin Lee was even in that. I think it was in Ultimate Spider-Man, but then again, that does have Drake Bell as Spider-Man, and you know what's happened to Drake Bell. So, that being said, let's slam him against the tree, and we're done.
Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy.
You're not the first one this happened to. Good news is, doctors checked the others and they don't have any lasting effects.
Oh, thanks. I don't know how to repay you.
Beat the Wildcats on Saturday and we'll call it even.
You did it. All the missing students are accounted for.
Good to hear.
Maybe now things can get back to normal. I miss normal.
Right there with you, buddy.